What is something interesting you've overheard while pretending to sleep? So my very conservative family is big on taking family vacations. My parents never liked to spend a lot of money though. So for 1 week during the summer, my sister and I found ourselves in a cheap, 2-bedroom cottage far away from civilization. One year, my ultra-conservative parents allowed my sister to bring her boyfriend to the 2-bedroom cottage for a few days. My parents slept in one bedroom and of course they demanded that I be a gentleman and let my sister sleep in the one remaining bedroom. Whatever, I'm pretty laid back, but the fold-out couch sagged something fierce, so when I centered myself on the bed, the sides were practically encompassing me. My conservative parents, of course, were not about to let my sister's boyfriend sleep in the bedroom with my sister. Oh no. He was fortunate enough to get a tiny, old, rusty cot which my parents set up right next to me by the fold-out couch. We had electricity, and we had running water, but that was about it. There was never that much of anything to do, but I enjoy reading, so I didn't mind family vacations. One night, I was on the fold-out couch reading a particularly good book. It was around 1 a.m. when I finally turned off the lamp and decided to get some sleep. So I turn off the lamp, put my head down on the pillow, and then a few seconds later, I hear the slider door open. Apparently, my sister and her boyfriend were outside drinking by the campfire. They were both giggling as they came into the cottage, and by their failed attempts at whispering, I could tell that they were both at least a little intoxicated. Not my business. I didn't want to make things awkward for them, so I pretended to be asleep. I had my eyes closed and was keeping my breathing even. A few seconds later, I heard them kiss goodnight and they went their separate ways. My sister went to the bedroom, and my sister's boyfriend plopped on the cot right next to where I was pretending to be asleep. So not even a minute later, I'm half drifting off to sleep and I start hearing noises in the direction of the cot. It sounded like fapping, very cautious fapping. I was around 18 years old at this point. I've been around the block. I know how to recognize the telltale sounds of fapping when I hear them. So yeah, my now brother-in-law was on the cot right next to me smacking his meat to images of my sister. So the cot was really freaking small. I'm pretty sure my sister's boyfriend's legs were dangling off the edge of the cot, but in any case the entire cot would shift and squeak every couple of seconds that he was doing the dirty. I didn't want to make things awkward and interrupt the guy, so I made the ultimate bro sacrifice. I kept my breathing even, and let the guy finish. Looking back, it was kind of funny because occasionally he would get carried away and realize that he had made too much noise. He would pause to listen and see if I had woken up, but I kept my breathing sorta heavy and even throughout the ordeal, so he eventually would get confident and keep going. Towards the end, the cot was practically like hopping up and down, and then things finally grew silent. I knew he had finished, and sure enough, a few seconds later, he made the rookie mistake of accidentally letting go of his sweatpants and I heard the classic thwop as they came back to his stomach. So yeah, I had a hard time looking my sister's boyfriend in the eye the next morning.